That would have sounded so cool if I had just gotten it all out. There's the sun that warms our planet. Okay, I'm in the hospital. Oh my god, sorry. I just downed some Coke Zero. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I think it's gonna be fine. Hey everybody, this is Ryan from Adventures Assemble. I live in Sonoma County, and if you've ever been here, you may have noticed that we are very, very big on Charles M. Schulz, the beloved cartoonist and creator of the Peanuts comic strip. Charlie Brown, Snoopy, you know what I'm talking about. If you fly in, you're flying into the Charles M. Schulz Airport. We've got a Charles M. Schulz Museum. We've got Snoopy's Home Ice. The reason for all of this is that he lived here. He moved here in 1969. He loved it. He lived here for the rest of his life. And he's one of the most beloved people to ever live. And so we have a bunch of stuff that honors his legacy. And one of the things you may have noticed is throughout Sonoma County are statues of Charlie Brown and Snoopy and Linus and Lucy. This was part of an art project called Peanuts on Parade. It started back in 2002 where they made these statues, they commissioned artists to decorate them, and they placed them all over the county. And they're super cool. And if you go to the visitsantarosa.com website, you will see that there are 119 of these statues throughout the county. What I did about a week ago was I challenged myself to visit all 119 of them in one day. Now, one big caveat, when I did this, all of a sudden, there are a lot more statues than there used to be. When I did this, the Visit Santa Rosa website said that there were 104 statues. So as you see this video, I mentioned the numbers a lot, the numbers corresponding to the visitsantarosa.com map. Now, these numbers are now completely out of date, and they're different, and because they've added somehow, in the last week, they've added 15 statues to the map in the last week. So I don't understand what's going on. So my challenge is to visit all 104 of these Snoopy statues in Sonoma County in one day. I'm going to follow this map, and I started in historic Railroad Square in Santa Rosa, and here's how it went. So the first one is a Snoopy and Charlie Brown statue here in Depot Park, and it's actually right behind me. So the first 8 of these, the footage is really overexposed. So just kind of bear with me. It's going to go by fast, and then once that's done, it's going to look amazing. So enjoy. Number 1, Charlie Brown and Snoopy here in historic Railroad Square. Only 103 left. We've got 2 for the price of 1 here. We've got number 2, which is Lucy right here. And we've got number 3, which is Woodstock dressed as a train conductor. Here is Snoopy dressed as a train conductor. That is number 5. That wasn't number 5, that was number 4. We are going to number 5 right now, which is in front of Omelette Express. All right, here's number 4. Nope, it's number 5. Woodstock number 5, Woodstock dressed as a Vietnam vet. We're still in downtown Santa Rosa. We're a little further away from Depot Park right now, but this is Charlie Brown dressed as a train conductor. God, it's so bright. I've really picked a hot day to do this. Here we are with Joe Cool. All right, we're in front of the Hyatt Regency Wine Country, and here is Lucy. That's number 8. So at this point, I realized a couple of things. One, that all of my footage was overexposed, and so I used a different camera until it got a little bit less bright. And I also realized that this was going to take a lot longer than I had thought. All right, I'm in the Santa Rosa Mall. This is only going to be the 9th statue, and we're we're about 45 minutes in, but we haven't even hit 10 statues yet. So we gotta get moving. Here we go, Charlie Brown in the Santa Rosa Plaza. Let's go. So I'm going to Exchange Bank, and I don't know if you can film in the bank. We're just gonna go in real quick and take a look. And that will be number 10. All right, here we are at Sonoma Clean Power. They let me in. So here we go. This is a close-up. Across 4th Street is a statue of Marcy reading a book. So we're in front of the library, and we've got Marcy reading a book in front of on a bench. Okay, now we're in front of, Marcy was over on the side of the library. Now we're here in the front of the library of downtown Sonoma. This is Meet Me Downtown, Charlie Brown, signed by the little red-haired girl. We've got Snoopy dressed as a Poppy Bankster in front of Poppy Bank. Here's the actual Poppy Bank, and in front of Poppy Bank is Charlie Brown, locally grown, in front of Poppy Bank, and that's number 15. I'm getting my steps in, and I'm very red-faced. I didn't plan out very well. So I didn't plan out parking and driving around. I should have left earlier. That's another one. It's incredibly hot, and I don't have enough SPF on, so I should probably go apply some more of that. And I'm also incredibly hungry. I don't really understand. It's not really a place to park here. But here we go. I'm in front of Empire Cleaners. Here's number 16. That is Snoopy and Woodstock. Okay, I'm at the Santa Rosa Providence Memorial Hospital, and here is Lucy dressed as a candy striper. Okay, I'm in the hospital. I got a visitor's pass. I did feel a little bit weird about going into a hospital, but I did talk to the security guard at the front and told him what I was doing, and he was really like legit into it. So he gave me a visitor's pass, and he kind of showed me where all of the statues were inside, and I sort of just like tiptoed my way around, saw the statues, and then left. I'm trying to be very respectful because I am in a hospital. I can't get out here, but there is number 19. Nope, number 18. I left my heart in Santa Rosa. Snoopy statue. This is the back of Charlie Brown. I'm behind the Providence Hospital Medical Center. Here in front of, we're still at the Medical Plaza. We're kind of across the street. And here is Joe Cool, Heartthrob. It is number 20. Number 20. Only 84 more to go. All right, we're in front of Smile Orthodontics. And we've got number 21 over here. We've got Joe Cool, Braces Make Cool Faces. That is number 21. Okay, we're here in front of Payne Orthodontics, and here we've got Snoopy, Year of the Smile. This is number 22 on our list. That sun's really still beating down. But we are in the Cherry Street Historic District of Santa Rosa. Here is Woodstock. That's number 23. Number 24, Joe Cool. Here is number 25, Woodstock. This is a private residence, so we're just gonna do a little walk by. But there he is. There he is. Now we are going to be headed to the Sonoma County Fairgrounds. It's a real classic fair. It's got your largest watermelon situation. You got horse races. You got concerts. You got fair food. You got a bunch of rides. You got all kinds of crazy crap. All right, here we've got Lucy. This is number 26. I'm realizing that it is 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and the Schulz Museum closes at 5, and there are statues inside the Schulz Museum that I'm not going to be able to get to if the museum is closed. The statues at the Schulz Museum their numbering starts at 53. I've just done 26, so I'm not quite halfway to getting to the museum statues. So what I decided to do is I decided to skip ahead and go from the fair to the Schulz Museum, because there's 15 in the Schulz Museum. So do the Schulz Museum and then go back to number 27 and then go from there. And here is Snoopy's home ice right here. And hopefully Snoopy jumping for joy will be right as you walk in. Maybe. Yeah, here it is. Very Snoopy. This is a bonus, not necessarily a statue. I don't know, it seems like a statue to me. And then we've got number 55, Charlie Brown dressed in hockey gear outside of Snoopy's home ice. There's Joe Cool in a tuxedo. That's number 56. And then 57 right over here, Woodstock as a hockey referee outside Snoopy's gallery and gift shop. There's a bonus here, right here, where we've got Charles Schulz's Walk of Fame star. Here's 59. This is reflecting Santa Rosa Woodstock. And this is number 60. Here is number 61, Full Spectrum Charlie Brown. Up ahead of me is the Charles M. Schulz Museum and Research Center. That's there's your museum, Charlie Brown. And number 63 is Snoopy, which is Snoopy sleeping on top of his doghouse. Okay, got a bonus one, which is going to be number 64, Snoopy alongside a coin press machine. Oh, it's nice and cold in here. There's bonus number 64. And this is not even on the list. Classic Snoopy and Charlie Brown. Okay, so number 65, Woodstock's morning routine has been taken away for repairs. So why don't we go with, so that was number 65. So why don't we go with those statues that are not on the list. So let's count that as number 65. This is Charlie Brown, statue under construction with miniature Woodstock right here. Then right over here, one that's near and dear to my heart, is a Linus dressed in a crossword puzzle shirt. And what's really cool is over here, you've got the clues for his shirt. At this point, I've seen the 15 statues at the Schulz campus, and now I'm going back to visit number 27, and then we're gonna go from 27 to 52, and then we're gonna skip, and then we're gonna keep going all the way to 104. We're at Pro Clean Services, and right in front of here is Lucy holding the footballs. At the Bennett Valley Golf Course here in Santa Rosa, Lucy wearing a golf hat here in front of the pro shop at the Bennett Valley Golf Course. Okay, we are in the Oakmont area of Santa Rosa. This is number 29. This is For Sparky, F-O-R-E, For Sparky. All right, we are in front of the Mission Professional Center. This is Tooth Fairy Lucy. Here he is, Chef Charlie Brown. I'm at the Montecito Regional Library. That was a little weird because there was a guy. It was the first time there was just somebody hanging out right by the statue, and they were reading and didn't seem like they wanted to be disturbed. All right, so here's what takes longer than I thought it would take. Visiting every Snoopy statue in Sonoma County. All right, this is number 33, Woodstock, the Eagle has landed. We're in Fountain Grove. All right, well, this is definitely one of the coolest places we've been to today. This is the Bird Rescue Center of Sonoma County. The statue we've got here is a Woodstock, and the Woodstock is in a cast, and people have signed his cast, and that's pretty cool. We've got our second Woodstock in a row. This is The Life of a Bird, and here we've got Joe Cool with Woodstock. This says pediatric help, 5 cents, and that's Lucy in her doctor's office. That's awesome. That is number 37. 37. We got Charlie Brown with the shades and a stethoscope, and that is number 38. So now we are halfway through, because 38 times 38 plus 15. Okay, let's not worry about the math. We are at the Charles Schulz Airport, named after Charles Schulz. I want to get this done quickly for numerous reasons, but the first 30 minutes are free at the airport. Okay, so we do have somebody sitting on the first statue, but that's okay. It's the Linus and Charlie Brown statue. I don't remember what number it is. No clue. Here's the Joe Cool statue. This is number 40. We're by baggage claim here in the airport, and here is Pilot Snoopy. That's number, what is it, number 41? We've got Jet Setting Lucy, so that is number 42. Ice Cream Scoop Charlie Brown, Hamilton Air Force Base, 1867 Snoopy. We're in the Wintertown Green, and we've green Charlie Brown. Here is Rain Joe right here. Yeah, it's getting late. It's getting late. It is now after business hours, and businesses are starting to close. And I'm starting to worry that I'm not gonna make it. Yeah. So, but we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep trying to get all 104 in, and then if we get to Bodega Bay in the middle of the night, so be it. We are here at what is it? FM 100 KZST. They look super closed. Okay, here it is. Through the window, the Joe Cool radio, and the DJ is in. Vintage view, Charlie Brown holding a key. Oh, because it's a realty, so that's like the key to your new house. Definitely should have started this earlier in the day. I just thought everything was like all kind of like, if you see the map, look at the map. Everything is so close together. I just figured this is going to take like 2 or 3 hours to bang out all of them. I'm at Redwood Credit Union. There's Snoopy. Oh, there we go. There's Snoopy. You can see my reflection, so you know that I'm here. There's Snoopy. There's Woodstock, and then there is Lucy is right there. Here we've got Lucy. I'm not going to make it. I think I'm going to call it. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make all 104 statues. It's taking way longer than I thought. Now it's butting up against 9:30. And like everything is closed, so I feel like a little bit of a creeper. Like I'm in the parking lot of Exchange Bank, and it's closed, and I could see it through the window because it was really late at night, and because I'd been doing this all day and I was pretty exhausted. I thought that the 68th statue was the 69th statue. This one would be the 69th one. I guess I should probably at least didn't mean to end on the 69th one. I think it was a valiant effort. I got my steps in, and we got to the 69th one, but sometimes your night just ends on 69. Number 69.
In the field where Charlie Brown sits, dreaming of kicks for his football's fits. Peanuts float in the gentle breeze, whispering secrets so peaceful, please. Linus holds his blanket high, Snoopy sniffs the sky just to spy.